baseball anymore. I mean,
I don't know. You kind of pick people's brains, like Reggie Sanders, guys that have been through it before, and ask them. But it's just I still had the itch and still love to play the game and love my teammates here and the clubhouse. So it was kind of a no-brainer to come back again. I kind of knew at the end of the season that I was going to do it. I just didn't tell you guys, but as long as you still feel like you can compete and help the team out and you want to play, I say why not.
I remember talking to you that last week. I mean, you still right then you knew that you wanted to come back. You weren't even going to
Yeah, I was being honest with you guys. I know you guys asked me a lot during the season what my thoughts were, and I was just trying to play out the season. We were obviously losing a lot of games, so I didn't want to really think about it and just going through the grind. So I didn't really put focus on it until probably the last 2 weeks of the season. So that's when I ended up started thinking about it and knew, in my mind and in my heart that I wanted to come back.
This is day one of what you guys are doing here, but it's new stuff, right? I mean, Mike Matheny's the manager. You had Ned Yost for so long. There's even new ownership for this team. You haven't been here long yet, but does it feel different organizational-wise than it did before?
It feels different not seeing Ned around, I would say. It's kind of weird, but as far as the whole organization, I mean, we pretty much have almost the same coaches, the same clubhouse, same guys. So besides Ned not being around and kind of joking around about stupid stuff, it's pretty much the same.
Did Mike Matheny told us he went around and talked to a lot of the veteran players in the offseason. Did you have any conversations with him in the offseason? And what were your thoughts of those conversations?
We spent a lot of time in the offseason just talking about the team and what we need to do to get better. Obviously, the last 2 seasons haven't been great, so we need to take ownership as far as veterans and managers, what we need to do to get this team better. And it's about asking questions, him asking us questions, us asking him questions, and kind of going back and forth, because it's not something that's done by just Mike Matheny. It's done by him. It's done by the leaders in this clubhouse, and it starts here. So hopefully we can get that done here in spring training.
Here's a real general question about what's going on in baseball with the Astros and the punishment and all that. I mean, I'm assuming you've been paying attention to that and what a lot of these players have said about it. Just what are your thoughts on what's happened that they did, and then what the commissioner's done, and maybe the fallout?
I mean, I don't really want to talk about it anymore, just because I feel like that's everyone's been talking about, and it's time to play baseball now. Obviously, it's unfortunate, and they did a bad thing, and hopefully they can feel remorse about it and feel, and hopefully give a nice apology. But it just I've heard about it every day, and it's just it's old news now for me. So it's just let's move on, let's play baseball, and hopefully this won't happen again.
Maybe not about it now, but we've heard people say that a lot of organizations suspected something. And did you guys heard anything, grapevine type stuff, suspected while this was going on?
Suspicion, I think, yes, but I don't think to that extent, maybe. But I know there's always suspicion about every team stealing signs, but I don't think people really thought it would ever get to that point. So, like I said, it's unfortunate, and hopefully we can learn from it and make adjustments and not let it happen again.
Alex, sorry if I jumped in late on this one. What was, during the offseason, what was kind of like maybe the biggest challenge for you to deciding? I don't know if you were going back and forth, if you knew right off the whip.
There wasn't. I kind of learned from 2015 just to be patient with it. I know 15, I kind of, every day I was asking my agent, what's going on, because I wanted to be back here, but it's just a long process. It's part of the business. So in my mind, I knew I was coming back here, and I was just preparing myself to be back here for 162 games ready to go, and let my agent and ownership take care of the rest. So it took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but that's all I wanted was to come back here. So it got done, and I'm happy to be back.
I know your work ethic is legendary in the gym. What was your off season like and your training like? Was it any different in years past?
As you get older, you start making adjustments, start learning more about your body, what to do and what not to do. So there's adjustments here and there, but I still like to get after it and put in my work. So I always want to be prepared for each game, each season, and that's kind of how I look at it in the off season.
Here's a human nature question, just from fan type point of view. You're going to do the same job you've been doing, right? And you're going to make a whole lot less money to do that. I mean, how does that go?
I could care less about the money.
Yeah.
That's not why I play this game. I play this game because I love it. I love competing. I love being with my teammates. I didn't come back here to make more money. I came back here to be a part of a winner and hopefully turn this organization back around to where it was. And a big thing was just the guys in this clubhouse. I love these guys. I love being around them. If I didn't like coming in the clubhouse every day, I wanted to sign back here. So it's just about being a little kid, having fun, playing this game that you love. So that's what I'm here for.
Alex, what are your thoughts on this outfield? I think Whit moving to center.
Yeah.
What are your
I'm
thoughts?
excited. I'm excited for Whit just maybe land in a spot and be there consistently and kind of have baseball is all about consistency and just having that spot. We all know he can play every position, but for him just to go out there and know where he's going to play every day, I hope that's the key, and I hope they do that. So I'm excited about the outfield with Dozier moving out there too. It should be a fun outfield.
How good can Mondesi be?
We got to get him healthy first, but I think we talked about it all last year, and we saw, bits and pieces of it. The injury kind of interfered with it, but the talent is, probably the best I've ever seen. So it's just about him getting out there, being healthy, and staying on the field.